Hi everyone, it's Giselle with another message for today. And I want to talk about the most important relationship in this twin flame journey. So, I'm sure if you found my channel and if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you do recognize a familiarity in what I have to share with what you're going through at the moment. And you have most likely found somebody who has activated a spiritual awakening within you. Someone you felt has shaken up your world so profoundly that it's really made you discover more of who you are and more of who you truly are deep within, not just the person that you thought you were. Through this connection, you have gone within and you have discovered aspects about yourself that maybe you knew were kind of there but never really looked into, or maybe aspects that you never even knew existed. This relationship or connection that you had with this person has made you want to be better, has made you want to live a better life, to grow more into the person that you know you are, your full potential, because they have activated within you a feeling of coming home, a feeling of recognition, a feeling of understanding, a feeling of dreaming and daring to be bold and to be alive. And you are likely here looking for answers, looking for clues, looking for guidance because things have changed. They have shifted. You may not even be talking to this person right now and trying to understand why, trying to figure out why. Why did I have to meet such an amazing person? Why did they have to activate me, make me want to discover more about who I am? And now they've removed themselves. Why? And what took me a little while to understand, what I wish I knew and focused on to begin with, and what I'm doing through putting up these videos is to try to help you to navigate a bit easier around the little bumps along this journey, is that the purpose for them activating you, and I've given this analogy a lot over the past few videos since I actually put up this video about separation being an illusion. That's when I first thought of the analogy, when I was channeling messages from the divine on how to help you with that concept of separation. Is that we met each other, you and your beloved, when you were caterpillars. You had massive dreams. You knew that one day you would be this amazing butterfly, that you had these amazing hopes, dreams, and wants for yourself. And you met at that crucial point before you were ready to go into your cocoons, into your individual cocoons, to activate this awakening, the spiritual awakening within each other. And what you are doing now whilst you're in the cocoon is focusing on the relationship between you and yourself. When you are not ready to hear this, it will be immensely irritating. Believe me, I've been there. The most important relationship on this twin flame journey, first and foremost, is the relationship between you and yourself, not you and the other person. Yes, the other person lent a hand and was there to activate you just as you were there to activate them too. But now that you've gone into your cocoon, you have to use this precious time to build that relationship between you and yourself. What is it that has made you the you that you know? And what can you do to grow into the you that you know you have the potential to become? You can use this time to develop that relationship between you and you, to truly find self-love. And again, to people who are not ready for this, self-love is going to sound like an irritating concept. Well, of course I love myself. Why do I need to do any more of that? That's not the attitude of someone who loves themselves fully. To love yourself is to adore yourself every moment of every day, to put yourself first, to put your happiness first, to care first about how you feel. And if there's things that you come across that you're not feeling good about, don't do it. And you may say, well, that's a cuckoo way of living. How can you be like that? What, you go about your day not seeing people you don't want to see, not doing things you don't want to do, etc. Well, pretty much. Yeah, that's how I live. And it's worked out good for me so far. And even if there's things that I kind of still don't want to do, such as work in a corporate job, I know that that is not going to last for very long anyway, because I'm working on manifesting, getting myself in a position that I don't have to work there anymore. So yes, I go about my life the way that I want to go about it. I do things that I want to do, and if there's something I don't want to do, I don't do it. And you may think that's a really irresponsible way of living, a very selfish way of living, but to become the you who you want to be, I just feel that that's an essential way to live your life. And if more people did that, if more people kept in their happy bubble rather than focusing on negative stuff that really doesn't concern them, the world would be a lot easier and a lot better in a sense that people would be creating a lot more of what it is that they are wanting, making more happy people, and less of these busybodies that are telling you what you should or shouldn't be doing. Make sure that your relationship between you and yourself is the best that it can be. Because if you are not feeling that sense of wholeness and completeness within yourself, then going to the other person for validation isn't going to work, and it's not going to make you happy. It's not going to progress your relationship to the stage that you want to be. It's a little bit like people who go to couples therapy. Not that you need couples therapy at this point, that's not what I'm saying. But I just want to explain how it's better to have sessions separately first, to know who you are and what it is that you want out of those sessions, than to go in there together with both of your problems mixed up and not having a clear vision individually, and then not having a clear understanding where it is you want to go with that, if that makes sense. So work on yourself first. It makes sense, because two halves don't make a whole. Two immature, emotionally lacking souls are not going to make one super complete soul when they come together. It's still going to be lacking. It's still going to be codependent. That's why a lot of relationships break down when they're based on codependency. It's not going to work. And especially with a twin flame connection, because this is more than just a relationship. This is soul growth. This is awakening spiritually. It's not like a normal, quote unquote, normal relationship. It's going to take more of you energetically to be able to put in more positivity. So it needs greater preparation. But the beauty about you being in your cocoon shouldn't be ignored, because you being in your cocoon provides you with the tools to make your life the best it can be. And don't you want to share your life with somebody when you're at your best, rather than when you're kind of lacking certain things or dragging baggage from a previous relationship into the new one? This is your time to fine-tune yourself, to create for yourself. And even if you feel you're already there, this is just the time to perfect it, to erase any little blips that you think aren't serving you, and to really just perfect it. Practice makes perfect. It's like a painter. Through making more paintings, it's not going to be bad for you at all. Or someone who plays a musical instrument, through you practicing, it's not going to make you go backwards or feel like you're wasting your time. Because when you're having fun in the moment, you're loving yourself, you're honoring yourself, you are at your highest that your self-worth could possibly be, you're already having fun, then this cocoon period isn't bothering you, because you know that the hatching of the cocoon is imminent and that the coming together of the butterflies is imminent. So make the most of it whilst you have this me time. It's not actually a bad thing. If you can create the dream relationship between you, then the relationship between you and your twin flame will be just spectacular, because you will have the solid foundation within you already. So no matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter what anything happens, it's going to be okay, because you and your relationship is solid. I hope this makes sense, but for those who are ready to hear it, I'm sure it will. And if you'd like to connect with me, all my details are in the description box. Thank you all very much for listening. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.